He's young. He's bold. And he's digging deep into a past that many thought was buried forever. Ibrahim Traoré, the new face of Burkina Faso's leadership, isn't just leading a government, he's unraveling the darkest secrets left behind by those who ruled before him. But as the ghosts of history stir, a dangerous question emerges: will exposing these hidden truths cost him everything? In a nation scarred by coups, assassinations, and corruption, Ibrahim Traoré is stepping onto treacherous ground. His mission is not just about steering the country forward, it's about confronting the wounds left behind by decades of betrayal. Past rulers who once wielded unchecked power left behind a trail of unanswered questions, mysterious deaths, and stolen futures. Now, under Traoré's leadership, those buried truths are starting to surface. By the end of this story, you'll understand why many believe Traoré is either the leader who can heal a nation, or the next target in a dangerous game where history has a habit of repeating itself. Burkina Faso's political history is written in blood. From the assassination of Thomas Sankara, the country's beloved revolutionary hero, to the years of Blaise Compaoré's iron-fisted rule, every chapter has been marked by betrayal and silence. After Sankara died in 1987, official narratives were carefully crafted, evidence disappeared, and those responsible seemed to vanish into the fog of political convenience. For decades, asking the wrong questions could cost you your freedom or your life. It's against this heavy backdrop that Ibrahim Traoré has emerged. But unlike many before him, he's not looking the other way. At just 35 years old, Traoré isn't tied to the old system. His youth has become his weapon. He speaks the language of the people, the language of change, of accountability. Instead of closing the files marked classified, he's reopening them. Under his watch, the long-stalled investigation into Sankara's assassination was finally reignited. Hidden documents, long-feared testimonies, and secret witnesses are finding the light of day. And it's not just about Sankara. Allegations of financial crimes, land theft, illegal arms deals, activities tied to powerful names from the past, are now being revisited. Each revelation feels like peeling back a layer of rot that had been festering beneath the surface for far too long. But digging up the past comes with a price. Anonymous threats have started to swirl around Traoré's government. Former loyalists to past regimes, foreign entities with vested interests, and shadowy figures from Burkina Faso's darker chapters are all watching, and not quietly. Whispers of plots, of attempts to neutralize him before he pulls back the curtain too far, grow louder by the day. The same forces that silenced Sankara, that protected Compaoré, still have influence. And they're growing uneasy. Every step Traoré takes toward the truth pushes him closer to the dangerous line many before him crossed, and didn't survive. In an unprecedented move, Traoré has authorized public hearings where victims of political violence can tell their stories. Survivors speak of disappearances, of midnight raids, of loved ones who were never seen again. Families broken by political greed are stepping forward for the first time in decades, demanding answers and justice. Names once protected by power are now being named publicly. It's a reckoning unlike anything Burkina Faso has seen. And it's sending tremors through the networks of those who once ruled with impunity. For every testimony that emerges, more pressure builds on Traoré's young government. The past isn't just resurfacing, it's fighting back. Navigating this minefield isn't just about bravery. Traoré must also decide who to trust. Inside his inner circle, there are those who whisper warnings about betrayal. Officials once connected to old regimes have managed to reinvent themselves, slipping into new positions of influence. Can they be trusted? Or are they simply waiting for the right moment to strike? External actors, foreign governments, multinational corporations, are also watching Traoré's every move. His willingness to expose old crimes threatens long-standing arrangements, hidden alliances, and economic interests that stretch far beyond Burkina Faso's borders. As he attempts to walk the tightrope of transparency, he risks isolation, subversion, or even something more deadly. The tragic pattern of revolutionary African leaders meeting premature ends looms heavily over Traoré's story. Sankara, Gaddafi, Lumumba, all dared to challenge entrenched power structures. All paid the ultimate price. Is Traoré fated to follow the same path? Or can he break the cycle? Unlike many before him, Traoré is harnessing the power of a new generation, a generation that grew up hearing the whispers of betrayal and is hungry for justice. But even with public support, history has shown that the forces of the past are relentless, patient, and brutal. There's no going back now. Each file opened, each testimony broadcast, each name revealed pulls Traoré deeper into the maze. With every secret he exposes, he is forcing Burkina Faso, and himself, onto a collision course with destiny. It's a fight not just for political survival, but for the very soul of a nation long betrayed by those who claim to serve it. Traoré's crusade is forcing an entire country to reckon with its ghosts. But the deeper he digs, the more dangerous the shadows become. In this game, history has shown mercy to no one. As Ibrahim Traoré presses forward, the stakes couldn't be higher. Will he succeed in tearing down the walls of silence built by his predecessors? Or will he become yet another casualty in the deadly struggle for truth and power? One thing is clear, Burkina Faso is standing at a crossroads. And the world is watching. What do you think? Will Traoré change the course of history or be swallowed by it? Tell us your thoughts in the comments. And if you believe the truth must be told, no matter how dangerous, don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this one. Until next time, stay curious. Stay brave.